Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not relevant.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the recovery addict, and boy, do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
Got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughened him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
This is the next short term, February 28, 2020, 7:44 p.m. How, does the FBI find people? The people's misspelled P-E-O-O-P-L-E. Did the defendant find out how the FBI finds people in this case? Oh, she found out.
All right, sorry. Welcome to those who have been here before. Welcome. Today we're going to have an exciting adventure here. I'm a little too small here, but I'll get that fixed in a minute. Let's see if I can find the right button. Today we have James and Cynthia are in court. They're in court in Cedric Simpson's court. We've been following them. We've been following them for quite a while. With James and Cynthia, that is. Super excited to see what's going to happen here because we don't know. It could be that they get the book thrown out of them. I'm hoping that is not the case. I really hope that's not the case. It could also be that the judge goes easy on them, that he's somewhat lenient. There we go. Let's put this right over here. There we go. All right, let's get this ready. We're going to move over to court right now because even though they're not started, James and Cynthia are just getting prepped. They're going over their court paperwork as we speak. So let's transition to them, and there they are. There's James and Cynthia. Cynthia's wearing a beautiful purple cardigan type thing. You know what? Hey Siri, turn my lights purple. Let's see if I can make some matching lights here in my room. You got it? I got it. Okay. There. We've got some purple lights. So now we've got this a little purple in the background behind the TV. That matches Cynthia's stunning wardrobe choice. But yes, James is wearing a USMC jacket, and it looks like possibly a military insignia on his hat. Mad props. If he served, that is awesome. That would put him a veteran. We're excited about that. Also, we've got Cynthia that we know is dealing with some heavy stuff. Hey, what's up, little? Is she leaving with it? She's taking the only way I can check and see what is happening on chat. So, okay, here you go. Tell her to bring her back. All right, so we have James and Cynthia. I need to move out of the way first of all. I'm in their spot. I'm going to sit right over here for a little bit. It looks like they're possibly in the 11 o'clock block. The judge has been starting late during these blocks a little bit, so we'll give him a little bit of leeway. Let's see, I need audio. It's looking good. We're good on there. Cam 7 is off. 6 is on. Okay, we've definitely got the audio feed going. We're looking for a couple other repeat offenders who frequent the same schedule as James and Cynthia. So let's see if they'll be appearing as well. I'm thinking the fuzzy pink lady. You know who I'm talking about, right? The bathrobe, the girl in the bathrobe. Who else was with this? Let's see. Keith. I think Keith was here before. Michael. We saw this. That ceiling fan looks really familiar. Michael dude is scary. Wonderful couple is here. Fluffy pink lady. You'll know if you see her. I'm not sure if she got adjourned to this or not, or if it got taken care of. But she's wearing like one of those long-haired pink bathrobes that's made out of one of those trees from the Dr. Seuss book. I don't know what else to describe it as. It's got long pink fur, and that was what she wore. And I guess it was like a coat, but it looked like a bathrobe. So anyway, we're super excited just to have James and Cynthia here. The thing I like about it is they have paperwork. Okay, and this is a good sign because it means they probably spoke with their attorneys. They've considered their options. They have something better to look forward to than just, man, Russell's got a scary shirt on. Big old serpent. it's like a cobra or something. They've got something better to look forward to than just getting the book thrown at them. So we'll see what the judge does here. Obviously, the judge is probably watching right now, and he's like, "Oh, it's my man James and his wife Cynthia." Can't wait to see how they're doing. There'll probably be some friendly banter here as they catch up and discuss the events of the day. I'm hoping actually oh look, Samsung is still just dying apparently in his room. Oh, that's a nice Coca-Cola wall art. That's pretty cool. I like that stuff. What did Cynthia and James do to be here? We believe, it's our understanding that they entered a Walmart and then exited the Walmart and possibly had stuff in their possession as they exited that they did not have when they entered, and they also did not pay for as they were leaving. The charge is shoplifting. And it's a special shoplifting because it's shoplifting
In front of the Walmart.
at the Walmart, which is apparently where everyone goes to shoplift. James has the big paperwork out. I think he knows what he wants to do here. I'm hoping one of them doesn't just throw the other one under the bus and be like, it was actually my partner's idea, and I told him no, and he or she forced me to go along with it. I like to see the couple stay together, united in this front, even though the cases are separate. They're charged individually. I'd like to see them stick with each other there. That's what's so exciting about this. Okay, so Michael Olson might need to maybe run a comb through the hair. It's just, if I could just give one suggestion, just a quick, maybe wet it down a little bit, and a quick comb would be good. Cynthia and James were good. Samsung is still asleep or dying, one of the two. Okay, Tina. Who's Tina Van? I don't remember Tina Van, but she's here too. This should be good. What's that Cobra shirt? Cobra Mai? Is it like a karate shirt? Ashley, I cannot comment on your comment. Oh my goodness. Oh, Russell has a nice gaming chair. That's what that's referred to. It's like an executive gaming chair. Also has a fairly enviable bookshelf there with quite a few items, not just books. Looks like he's got some other objects up there as well, which I'm a fan of. I use my bookshelf for things other than books. Mrs. R.A. is not a fan. Ooh, big yawn out of Michael. Big yawn. I'm thinking it's a bit early. Maybe the weekend ended a little. Maybe there's a little pounding of the head. Like the light's a little bright this morning for Michael. Just a little, rub the temples a little bit. That sometimes helps. Maybe a little bit of a cool washcloth on the back of the neck. Yeah, that'll work. That's better than the comb anyway. Just the fingers. The finger style looks great. All right. Yeah, there you go. You got the rest of it. Now it's perfect. Nailed it. Yeah, you got it. I'm telling you, it looks good. Nailed it. Okay. Yeah. Mornings are rough. Mornings are really rough. What's that behind him? I've got to go full screen on this. I've got to see the artwork. Okay, so he's on the recliner. That might be his first mistake. It's probably too comfy. And with it being so early in the morning at just 11 o'clock, the risk of falling asleep is high. As opposed to James. Look at James. Alert, awake, focused on the screen. Don't touch it, says Cynthia. It's working just fine. I think you need my phone again? Oh. Let's see. No. Okay, we've got Russell. We need Russell back. I'm trying to read some of the book titles. I can't quite make them out. I'm hoping that's not any paraphernalia on the shelf there. He's got a little figurine. Do you see that? The middle shelf on the right. He's got a couple Funko Pop, those little big head dolls, like a bobblehead doll. And then to the left of I think he's got. Is that a Jedi? I'm thinking Star Wars. I'm getting the Star Wars vibe there, which is cool. A couple mugs up there on the top shelf. Not sure if that's a folded flag up there on top, or if that's... No, it's a book. It's a book. Okay. Yeah, this is... I'm telling you, of all the things you have to do today, missing Cynthia and James Pearson should not be on your list of things to do. You need to be here. You need to watch this. This is so good. This is what the justice system is all about. I think we're all going to be clapping when this is over. I'm hoping. I've got my fingers crossed. Cobra Kai there just dropped his phone. Is it Cobra Mai? Good thing it's not No Pants Friday, because that could have been a view we did not want. Michael's gone back to the trusty ceiling fan. Tina Van back again and then gone. That is an impressive shirt. I wouldn't have gone that route, Mr. Keene, just for a court appearance. It doesn't strike me as, Your Honor, I respect you in your court, thus I appear at my best in front of you, like Michael Olson is doing. Clearly, he's given all he's got. Thank you, Mrs. R. I just got a delivery of a lemonade. Oh my goodness, it is so much better. It's so much better than I expected it to be. I mean, not that I expected her to make bad lemonade, but it just hit the spot perfectly. I've heard people say sipping lemonade is good too, but guzzling it should not be underestimated. Okay, I'm back in my regular spot. I only want to move if James and Cynthia need the space. Michael Olson, I think he can handle himself. Russell Keene with his Cobra Kai shirt, I think he's fine. Darcy, you're late, but Cynthia and James are back. They have not started yet. We're just waiting for the judge. Actually, any minute now. Let's see if we can get this. Your Honor? Are we live? Oh, Samsung dude has woken up. He's checking in. Somebody forgot to tell him the time of his appearance. He's going to be here all day. He's probably got like a 2 o'clock docket slot. He's got either, I'm not sure, he might be faking sick. He might have to fake sick all day long until his court case is called. Yeah, you're better off just turn the camera off. Safer. I'm seeing fewer people here, which means that these cases might take a little bit more time. I'm expecting a little bit more time spent with James and Cynthia as we probably get a little discussion. Oh, what was that? James, you don't want to miss this. You want to be present when the judge shows up. Hey, Jennifer, welcome. She's not sure if she's Jennifer Wilson. She thinks she's Jennifer Wilson. That's what the question mark's for. Cynthia always wears her best. She strikes me as someone who's just always just looking great. U.S. Lemonade is not fizzy. You're right. Greeners does not see Samsung SM-F936U on the docket. Well.
You are muted.
He's like, no, I'm not. How can we hear? This is my question. How do we hear if it says you were muted? You would think that we would not hear it if they heard you are muted. Cynthia does have that soft halo glow. Okay. Oh, nice. James has the pillows. They're propped up. This is impressive. Look, Michael Olson could really take a lesson from James and Cynthia here. They're both sitting on a recliner. Okay. Both of them, they're on the big sofa. Okay. I get the feeling that Michael probably has the legs propped up and is leaning back, whereas James and Cynthia, they have the pillows behind their back, giving them a nice firm backstop so they can sit up, be appropriate. James is turning down the volume on the TV just so there's no distractions. I mean, this is like a 101 how to court, or how to appear in court. Anyway, they could probably teach a lesson on courting as well, as long as they've been married. I'm just super excited about this. Look, he's brought a pen. He's got something to write on. Oh, Jennifer's figured out her name. Wonderful, Jennifer. Good to have you here. Welcome. Keith Malone is back looking at the ceiling. Samsung Man might be under his proper name. Samsung Man. James bumped Cynthia a little bit. I think they bumped the screen. They're going to turn it, I think. Or possibly, I think it's like an iPad they're using, or a similar tablet. I hope not only are they prepared, I hope they knock this one out of the park. I mean, let me just say up front, I am not condoning crime. I do not think it's right for people to commit crimes. Shoplifting is wrong. That being said, there may be mitigating circumstances and that need to be considered here. And it's not necessarily always the right thing to do to throw the book at somebody. If they're adjourned again, so help me. They both, we know that they want to get this resolved. They just want this done with. Okay, TV off. There we go. James has got his game face on. All his papers in order. He's got everything right there. Wonder what papers the lawyer instructed them to bring. Okay, Judge, this is the 11 o'clock docket, and you're at 11:17 already. I mean, I'm not saying it's discourteous, but it's nice of you to show up for when you tell people to show up. Sarah Boone case. First thing, we have a hearing on the 11th. On the 11th, we have a hearing, and then Sarah Boone on the 24th. Okay. We have the ceiling fan view, but it's not even running from Samsung. And same with who's this? Who's underneath me? Let me look. Oh, Michael Olson. Also, no fan running. Russell Keene seems a bit distracted. Look, take a lesson from James. Get your paperwork in order. Get ready. This is like your one chance at bat. This is not a 3 strikes you're out deal. You've got to impress the judge on the get-go. Samsung has a black ceiling. He does, with red walls. Bit of a man cave, maybe? It's a good idea, Gail. I like the man cave. Cynthia will move. We'll definitely, I think if nothing else, the judge will ask to see Cynthia, and they'll turn it. James is making a little note. Cynthia's reviewing his work. I think we're good. I think they're ready to go. This does not look like adjournment material right here. Oh, they've moved up to the front of the line. Look at that. Front and center. Oh, now Samsung's back. Okay, you're unmuted. Somebody? I think Michael, that might be you. Somebody has 2 devices running. Keith, is that you? It'll only get slightly more annoying as the pitch changes. Okay, so compare Michael. Compare Michael with James. Notice the height of his head compared to the sofa. His butt has to be like practically slid off the bottom of the sofa. This is about as far slouched as you can be on a chair and still technically be sitting on it. Ooh, Cynthia's working the phone. Probably on the phone with a lawyer right now. That's my guess. Someone turned their ceiling fan on. Was it Samsung that flipped the fan on? James is not frowning. That is his thinking face, just for the record. Okay, Judge, we're ready. It's 11:20. Let's pull the trigger on this one. Make it happen. Just think of all the delicious people who are sitting out. I use the word delicious, but it's like visually delicious, who have not yet appeared on screen, who we get to be introduced to today as well. I'm excited. I really am. This is the highlight of my day. Oh, here we go. Shh. Go ahead in court.
I'm live.
The 14A District Court is now back in session. All those having business for the court draw near. The Honorable Judge Cedric Simpson presiding.
Court does call the case of the People versus Carlos Gasca.
Maria Cynthia on behalf of the people.
There's Carlos.
Hello.
Need a public defender.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Carlos Gasca. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Gasca, can you state your name, please?
Carlos E. Gasca.
All right. Okay, what are we doing on this?
Your Honor, I think we sent over proof that he has obtained insurance.
Ooh, driving without insurance.
Sent that to the prosecutor, you mean?
That's what notes in the file say.
That must be Lemonade Samsung.
Prosecutor, do you see that?
I do not. Oh, wait a second. We do not have confirmation of proof of insurance.
All right. Let me do this then. Let me put it out a couple weeks to the 19th. Let's see if we can get that. Figure out where it is or resend it. Do whatever we got to do. Try to get Mr. Gasca's case done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Driving without
July
insurance.
19th.
They're going to
9 a.m. or Zoom
He thinks
invite
he had
indicates.
insurance.
Thank you. Court calls the case. People versus David Jordan.
Maria Cynthia on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Jordan. Calling Mr. Jordan.
David Jordan. Oh, he's here.
Hey, Samsung.
I got him.
Oh, good morning, sir.
All right. What are we doing on this case?
Notes in the file indicate that he will plead to no ops.
Is that the offer?
I was not aware of. Oh.
Any offer?
Sure, that is the offer.
Pardon?
Yes, that is the offer.
Okay. He's going to plead to the no ops.
So driving without an operator's license. I believe that's the plea.
Dismiss count one. Mr. Jordan, can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Yes.
All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name again for the record, sir.
David Jordan.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of no valid operator's license on person. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Only thing I would like to say is it wasn't the attorney that's speaking now, but when I spoke with the public defender the other day, what I had actually said to him, I would like to be over with.
You blanked out there for a second.
Oh, I said when I spoke to the other public defender, what I had asked him, because I know that you wanted to get this over with as well as I do. I told him that since I wasn't able to obtain my license by this court date, that if it was possible, I would plead to no ops if I can get the fine. And I told him, depending on what the fine would be, if I was granted that, I can have it paid today.
He'd like to choose the penalty and the plea.
All right. The fine is about $250. I don't know. I mean, I'll work with you on the fine, but do you still want to plead guilty to this?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind?
Yes.
Because of that, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up your right to call witnesses to speak for you at trial or to have this court compel their attendance. You're giving up your right to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial. You're also giving up your right to be a witness for yourself or to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. And you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead? No?
No.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense, sir?
Yes.
December 2nd, 2021 at M14 near the West Triple, Ann Arbor Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you get stopped by the police?
Michael Olson fixed his hair.
Be honest with you, I'm not familiar with which tickets you're talking about, but yeah.
So you've been stopped more than once. Did you get stopped by the police where they asked you to produce a driver's license on this date?
Yes.
All right. And were you unable to give them a valid operator's license?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, have I complied with the court ruling? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sir, anything you want to tell me before I impose fines and costs?
Nothing really, but besides, I contacted, I think it's called White's Law Firm in Lansing, and he said that he'll pretty much work with me on getting my license. So hopefully in a couple months I'll have them.
All right. Fines and costs of $250. I'll suspend 90 days in jail. When can you get that paid, sir?
Today.
Ooh.
Thank you. Pay that today. Then you're all set. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
Now he has to pay today. If it doesn't today, even though...
Court calls the case. People versus Abraham Lostein.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Lostein.
Sir, can you state your name?
Abraham D. Lofstein.
Lostein. Okay. All right. What are we doing on this?
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment to get discovery.
Abraham has a question.
Turn the matter out. August 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Court calls the case of the people versus Russell Keene.
Ray Orsinski on behalf of the people.
Where's Russell?
Morning, Your Honor. Russell Keene.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Keene.
He's been here before. Morning, Your Honor. Russell Keene.
You need an adjournment on this, or
it's
you ready
me
to
again?
roll?
It's up to Mr. Keene. There was a note in the file that he would plead to count 1, dismiss count 2 with treatment. Let's adjourn it, Your Honor, because he's pausing, and he talked to Mr. Hawthorne, I think.
I got you.
I've been talking to Miss Reed, and I didn't get a call from. I tried to reach out to Miss Reed, and I don't know who this guy is who's representing me. I haven't talked to anybody.
This guy is the first assistant public defender.
Okay,
that's who that guy is.
So
probably knows more than all together. So I will do what he asked, and I will adjourn it out because that's what that guy asked me to do.
Well, I was
August 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m.
Cynthia smirked just a little bit when that happened.
Court calls the case of the people versus Alessi Mokovic.
Ray Orsinski on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Defendant.
Sir, can you state your name?
Nuts. You're
muted. Can't hear you. He's connected to audio. There's something wrong. You got to turn up your mic, bud.
Guess what? This gets
now
you.
He's panicking now.
Alexi.
You can see it on his face.
This gets you an adjournment.
He's like, oh my God.
Let's see if they'll delay him to later.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Oh, just
in
hear
you. You got it. You got it. You did it. State your name, sir.
Alexi Makovic.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because I can hear an echo, but we'll make it through.
He has two devices.
There we go. All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, the note in the file indicates to request an adjournment to consider options.
Oh, okay, because an assaulted. All right. Sir, what I'm going to do is I'll adjourn your case August 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do
polite.
you want to know who that guy is? Never mind. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, he's happy again. That's good. We need him happy
Take
before
care.
Cynthia and James.
Court calls the case. People versus Keith Malone.
There's Keith.
Maria Sinsky on behalf of the people.
Keith's out in
Ron
the
Brown
park.
appearing on behalf of Mr. Keith Malone.
My name is
Mr.
Keith
Malone?
Malone.
Okay.
Keith Malone.
Thank you. You know who that guy is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Never
I've
mind.
been know who he was.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what that guy was. Okay, anyway. All right. What are we doing on this case?
Got a smile
Your
from
Honor,
Michael
there's
Olson
an offer
and from Cynthia.
that he can plead and seek a deferred with treatment. I'm requesting an adjournment for him to talk to Mr. Hawthorne about that.
I'll adjourn this out. See if we can get this done. I'll do July 19th, 2023, 9 a.m. All right, sir?
Hey, so I completed already my Bear River. I'm in sober living now at John's Farm. So I did all that. Mrs. Reed got all that information.
I'm sober now.
Call me
Okay.
after court. Call me after court, okay?
Brown, I will.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Malone. Just call me after court.
Have a good day.
You too.
I gotta go to me, but I'll do it.
I think it's 734, that guy. Isn't that his number?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Court calls the case. People versus Marcus Moore Jones.
Alexander on behalf of the people.
Allie's back.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Marcus Moore Jones.
And where's Mr. Jones? He has not checked in.
Don't have him checked in. Bench warrant will
Bench
issue for
warrant.
defendant's failure to appear.
Ka-chung. Busted.
Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue July 7th, 2023. That could hurt.
And it's handed to the sheriff. It's
Court
done.
calls the case. People versus Terrence Moore.
Alexander on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Terrence Moore, Your Honor.
And Terrence is here. iPhone 1, name.
He might be iPhone.
Ooh, he's
Terrence
got his own
Moore.
shirt with the M.
Yes, I'm Terrence.
Okay, that's you. All right, we got your name now. All right. What are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment, and please have him call our office so that we can get contact info for him.
Terrence doesn't want to adjourn.
All right. I'll adjourn it August 2nd. Hold on. August 2nd, 2003, 9 a.m. Mr. Moore,
He's not
you have
Yes.
You have a hat
you
on.
have the public defender's number?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay. Well, that probably means you don't. So let me give you the number. Okay.
This is that guy's number.
You got something to write
Give
with?
me- No, just give me like 2 seconds. I'm at the job right now. Give me like 2
Okay.
seconds.
All right.
At the job.
Excuse me. Do you know the nearest front desk where I can grab like a pen and paper? Yeah, just a little piece of scrap paper.
We'll all wait,
Hi.
Mr. Moore.
You have
You-
like a scrap piece of paper and a pencil real quick? Scrap piece of paper? I'll find a pen out there.
James
Thank
is
you.
not
Appreciate
impressed. I'll go find a pen. James is not impressed. James has all the papers. He's got like probably
Okay.
3 pens ready.
Pen and paper.
Got it?
Phone number.
You got it?
I got pen and paper, yes.
Okay. All right. That took a minute. All right. It's area code 734
Okay.
222 6970.
Terrence is not prepared.
And I'm
You're
contacting
right,
them to
Make sure that you leave a good phone number for yourself
To
and a
stay out
good
of jail.
email address.
You're contacting
Or
them to stay out
verify
of
that
jail.
that's what they have for you so they can get right into contact with you. Okay.
Okay, I think maybe
Okay.
Michael Olson next.
All right. Thank
He
you,
did
Mr.
clean
Moore.
up. He cleaned up pretty well.
Court calls the case. People versus Michael Olson.
Here we go.
Allie Zenda on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Michael Olson, Your Honor.
Mr. Olson, can you state your name, please?
Michael Olson.
All right. Okay, what are we doing on this case?
I'm requesting an adjournment, and please have Mr. Olson call our office with a number.
He syncs up. No.
Mr. Olson? Oh, okay. I think they were trying to do a mental health court referral. It's been signed, so I don't know if he's gone through the process yet.
I called the office, and they said they will call me when they get the paperwork.
You mean you called the
Probation department.
Oh, okay. So okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're just
All right,
waiting. For
I'll
the
adjourn
paperwork.
this. Okay, let me adjourn this out to August 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. And then they'll
getting nervous.
Let the public defender's office kind of follow up with everything, okay? Make sure they got you on track.
All right.
James.
Okay, you have the
checks
number
his
for the
watch.
public defender's office, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, call there and just make sure they have your correct phone number and email, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Adjournment is a delay, yes.
Court calls the case. People versus Cynthia Pearson.
Allie Zenda on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Cynthia Pearson.
She's got attorney.
Ms. Pearson, can you state your name? Oh, you're muted.
James, you had one job.
I know.
Cynthia Pearson, sorry.
It's okay, and they're not not matching outfits today. So, well, they kind of are. Okay. All right, we're good then. All right. What are we doing on these cases?
Your Honor, there's a note in the file that says that we need to get discovery.
No, come on.
There's more discovery to.
That's what the note says.
This is dragging on forever.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's adjourn this out. I think we.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let me put it out to August 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. And then that way, hopefully, we can make sure they got everything. I don't know if there was something else that people were looking for on it. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
August 2nd,
Hold on,
2093.
Stay muted.
Don't.
Or stay unmuted, because I'm going to call people versus James Pearson.
Sir.
Allie Zenda on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. James Pearson.
Okay, I think part of the reason for the adjournment of his case is at some point, I didn't know if the PD was going to be able to represent both of them in any event. But that doesn't look like it's taken care of, or waivers in place, or however you guys want to do that.
Another reason to adjourn so we can find out.
Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do, I should put them on separate dates. I wonder what they do.
No.
No.
Well, I don't know what they do. I don't know.
No.
I would have great confidence that Miss Pearson would have it all straight. Mr. Pearson, he's going to mess it up. So I better put them on the same day.
Yes, sir.
August 2nd, 2023. That's at 9 a.m. Okay. You folks take care. We'll see you then.
Okay.
Thank you.
A little bit of a letdown. Waiting on discovery. What that means is that
Court calls the case. People versus Danita. Is it Rekovic?
Allie Zenda on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms.
there's not many people here.
He's not signed in.
Bench warrant. Okay, so what that means, if it's waiting on discovery, that means that there's
here's my worry.
Evidence that's going to be used in court that has not yet been submitted to the defender.
This is also like the other one's a mental health court referral, and I'm getting a little worried. I don't know if they're getting lost somehow in part of the process.
Uh-oh.
So let me do this. I realize she's not here. I'll indicate that defendant did fail to appear, but I'm going to adjourn this out to the 2nd.
Okay.
So that
Adjourned to the 2nd. That puts it almost a month out. Sarah Boone will be over by the time we see them again.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy.
Because, especially given what the last two, I think, kind of stated that they've done their contact part and somebody's supposed to call them back, and that hasn't occurred. So there might be some glitch in it. So
okay, he's going to sort out the system here.
Court calls the case of the people versus Jarrett Taylor.
Ally Zend on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Taylor.
Not checked in.
Bench warrant.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear on $5,000, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately.
Okay, so the judge has a lot of respect for that guy.
Court calls the case of the people versus Matthew Taylor.
He does seem to be adjourning
Ally
everything.
Zend on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Matthew Taylor.
Matthew Taylor? Not here.
Paging Matthew Taylor.
Bench warrant will issue. Bond $5,000, 10%.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We are going to be back. We're going to keep following this court case. August 2nd, 9 a.m., we're going to come back and follow James and Cynthia as they appear before Judge Cedric Simpson.
Case, people versus Christina Van Hoos.
Ally Zend on behalf of the people.
We know they've been charged with shoplifting from a Walmart.
On behalf of Christina Van Hoos.
Hey, there's Christina.
Oh, there she is. State your name, please, ma'am.
Christina Van Hoos. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see how this ends.
Okay, what are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment.
Okay. This one I will adjourn to July 19th, 2023, 9 a.m.
For almost everything.
Thank you.
See if we can get it wrapped up, okay?
Thank you.
Bond continued. Thank you.
Only the first one, number 19.
See if there's anything else on the docket.
Just the first one. Okay. Court, she's here. These are warrants.
Yes.
Okay.
2, 3, 4 of them.
Okay. Court calls the case. People versus Jennifer Wilson.
Ally Zend on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Jennifer Wilson.
And
Ms. Wilson, can you unmute and state your name?
she's signed in. Possibly phone only.
Jennifer Wilson. See if we can prompt her.
There she is.
Hi, can you see me? Okay.
Yes, we can
Just
see
about
you
got a
and
bench
hear you.
warrant.
State your name.
Jennifer Suzanne Wilson.
Okay. Mr. Brown, what are we doing on that case? Because she also has 4 warrants.
Yes.
I was going to request an adjournment of the case you just called so that we could get them all together and get the bench warrant.
Okay, the retail fraud case, that being case ending in 1908.
Retail fraud.
That's the one that's on, right?
Yes.
Then I will adjourn that matter to August 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m.
Okay.
Okay. Then hold on, because you got, I think this is a sentencing case, so I'll deal with the case. I think it's 181.
4 warrants.
1430.
Warrants are like a golf score. You want as few as possible.
Yes.
You were supposed to, back in March, you were supposed to report to the Washtenaw County Jail.
Correct.
Did you?
And I didn't.
Yeah,
No.
I see that.
I see that
I
because you're
did not.
calling on Zoom
I
from your
apologize.
house.
And so, pardon?
I apologize.
That doesn't cut it.
Well, I'm not canceling that warrant. I'm going to indicate this is July.
Yeah.
Because it's a no bond warrant. July 7th, 2023. And I'm going to indicate leave bench warrant out. Defendant to report to the Washtenaw County Jail.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm in sober living up in Marquette, Michigan.
Well, I don't let people.
I'm sober also. So I'm
All right.
about 9 hours away from
Maybe
you.
I'm going to leave the bench warrant out. I'm going to order again that you report to the Washtenaw County Jail. I'll make it by 6 p.m. this Friday.
Oh God, there's no
And
way
you
I can
get
do
with
that, sir.
public defender, try to figure it out.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave the bench warrant that's currently out there outstanding. Case.
Okay.
She's going to get arrested from sober living.
On case ending in 116. In that case, there's a violation of probation hearing. She didn't appear at that back on April 13th.
You can be sober in jail. Yes. Well, now they know where she is.
That would have been a Wednesday. So I'll cancel the bench warrant in that case, but
okay.
Why I'm going to do that. But I'll cancel the bench warrant in that case and indicate I'll adjourn this out August 9th.
August 9th, okay.
It's August 9th? Yeah, so August
Okay, so
9th.
that leaves two
This
more
will be
warrants,
adjourned
right?
out to August 9th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
So
okay.
I'm canceling the bench warrant on that one. I'll give you a PR. You're going to have to try to walk in on that one, but you got to take care of that other thing.
I know. Do you have any idea how long I would be there? Because like I said, I'm in Marquette, Michigan, so it's going to be quite a significant arrangement to get back down there.
Ma'am, I'm not going to guarantee how long you're going to be there because somebody's violated my order, and so I'm not going to negotiate against myself. So.
Oh, okay.
I told you to turn yourself in, and then we'll take a look at it once you get yourself there.
Gotcha.
So on the case ending in 0687, on that case, there is a bench warrant that was also for a violation of probation. I'll cancel the bench warrant on that one.
Okay.
Set a PR 10,000.
Okay.
And then I'll adjourn that matter out to August 9th, right? August 9th, 2023, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay.
She's in
okay. So
trouble.
basically, I've got one that's
Hold
adjourned.
on, I'm not even done yet.
We've got two more warrants.
I'm not done yet. You still have more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then on case ending in 822, sentence. This is also a violation of probation. She's violated 3 probations here. So I will cancel this bench warrant. I'll give you a PR $10,000 bond on this one.
She needs to just walk
and
herself
I'll
into
adjourn
jail.
this matter out to August 9th, 2023, 9 a.m.
Okay.
So I got one on the 2nd, one on the 9th, the other, and then you got to deal with that. You got to get yourself turned in.
Okay. All right. It may not be by this Friday, but I'll work on getting that taken care of. Okay.
Well, I ordered by this Friday. You get it taken care of. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. She's got to make it
That's it for
happen.
that block.
That's it for that block.
Okay. I'll stand in recess
Allie
then.
did nothing. Allie
What'd
did
you say?
absolutely nothing other than
That's
say
it
she
for
was
me
here.
today.
You're done?
That's it.
Oh, well, good, because that means you don't have to deal with that guy. All right. All right. Take
Ronald
care of
Brown.
this then.
Have a good one.
We'll see you.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Court's in recess.
All right, courts and recess, guys. That's going to wrap it up for our Cynthia and James update today. As we followed them as they went about their proceedings. We thought we'd get more out of it today, and ended up being adjourned. The defense has asked for discovery that they have not received. That means there's evidence that pertains to the case. Maybe it could be the video from Walmart. It could be testimony from different people. It could be physical items of evidence. We don't know what it was, but evidence related to the case that they would like to see or get copies of and have all the information in front of them before they make a decision. So because of that, it's been adjourned out to August 2nd at 9 a.m. So we get another day. David Delmac match again next time they appear in court. But James and Cynthia, both their cases are still, even though they're separate, the judge is keeping them together. And you can tell from his sense of humor that he's not going to like sentencing them to anything serious. I believe the most we can expect out of this is probably a fine. But we'll see what happens here as this develops. We will follow it on the 2nd as well. I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to go ahead and post this over on Rumble and on YouTube for people who were not able to watch this on Facebook. I appreciate all those who did watch us on Facebook and are keeping up here. But we want to let everyone else know what was going on. You can see the fan in the window. Yeah, it's pointed the wrong direction. It's blowing air out. I need it pointed at me. I'm dying here. I'm dying. All right. Thank you all. We're going to... We'll be back tomorrow. I think we're going to try to follow a case tomorrow, so we're going to pick up a case. I'm still going to be working this afternoon on Rumble, trying to get this worked out, because I think streaming on Rumble is the better option for us. So I'm going to do some work on my end. I think, you know what? If I have my live streamer push to Rumble, then I can push to Facebook from the live view. Okay, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to swap it around because this can push to Rumble a lot better than the other can. So we'll make that happen. It's going to be fun. I appreciate your patience. I realize right now we haven't been able to put comments on the screen. I'm hoping we get those back tomorrow as we work on that, but we'll work through it as we get there. Also, hopefully, let's see. Yes, tomorrow. Whoa. Today. Holy cow. Paula. I missed it. And the only reason I'm doing it now is because you reminded me. You reminded me this.
Mike. What day is it, Mike? Guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day! Welcome to Wednesday. And welcome to lunchtime on Wednesday. That was too much. I think I scared people outside. My neighbor is right out there. I think he heard me staring at the house. He'll come over to make sure I'm all right. But hopefully you guys are all right as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and post this over on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. As I get this worked out, the best thing that would work for me is if you guys stuck with me. That would be great. I realize it's not what you would like right now, and we'd like to be back on YouTube soon. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out and be over there soon, and we'll be back together. So thank you, guys. That is all I have for you today, other than that I have to go out and finish putting up the insulation in my garage. So yes, as hot as it is in here, I have to go out and work with R38. Do you know what R38 insulation is? It's insulation that's about a foot thick, and you have to put that up, and we're almost done. We'll get that done. Then we're going to start putting up drywall, cabinets, flooring, electrical, finished plumbing. All that's going to go in, and sometime maybe in the next month, we'll have our Airbnb finished. So thank you all. I appreciate all of you. I really do. All the people who've reached out to me on the burner phone and everything and offered support. Thank you. That means the world to me. It's through your support that I'm able to keep doing this, and that means everything to me and my family. So thank you. Tonight when you go home, please hug the people you love, smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better, and please stay safe till we go live again, which will be tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We'll see you guys there. Bye.